building. Tough crowd. Not so fast. Come on, man. Just give me the keys. The play is almost over.
What keys?
What? Come here, no, stay with me. All right. Are you licking the key?
I'm blowing at him!
I caught them in the stack.
I'll continue the story.
What the fuck was that? What's up, y'all? This is Arnold from the post-editing world, breaking the fourth wall a bit, and I just wanted to share some random out-of-context clips from my Yale play PANCASILA. Also wanted to note that the audio is a little bit wonky, but I hope that you enjoy it nonetheless. And now cue the iMovie transition. I wrote, produced, and performed in a full original-length play for my Yale Theater and Performance Studies senior thesis project. Okay, this dishwasher has to stop. That's better. Hey everyone, so if you've been watching my channel, you would know that I graduated from Yale with a double major in political science and theater and performance studies. And during my fall semester of senior year, I ended up doing both of my senior thesis projects for both majors. In this video, I'll be specifically talking about the process of creating my theater and performance studies senior thesis. I also want to quickly plug my college consulting services. Go in the link in the description down below to schedule a free 5 to 10 minute call with me in order to set up a college consulting service for you, whether that is brainstorming your college application strategy or working on essays. Anything really, please let me know, and I'll talk to you on the phone very, very soon. What am I doing with my fingers? For some quick context, in the Yale Theater and Performance Studies department, once you're a senior, you have to create a senior thesis project. This can range across many different things, and when I say you can do anything, you can pretty much do anything with limitations, of course. Whether it's writing a play, directing, acting, producing, the list goes on and on. If you want to put up a play, however, your play has to be selected as one of the few plays chosen for that specific season because they can't accommodate for everybody who wants to submit a project. Luckily, my play was chosen and I decided to write, produce, and act in an original play that I created. So in terms of the origins of this project, I always loved storytelling and I really loved watching TV shows and reading books as a little kid. I was especially interested in the intersection of comedy and drama, and in around 2010 when I moved to Indonesia as a kid, I was involved in my first theater play as Joseph in a nativity musical. Despite not knowing the language and culture there, joining this extracurricular allowed me to bridge that gap and served as a form of storytelling and a way of communicating. And in high school, I was also able to join my school's theater club. During all this, I also realized the lack of proper Asian American representation through my experiences in both Indonesia and in America. Fast forward a little bit, I was able to get accepted into Yale's Theater Studies program, and I was involved in a lot of the classes and the extracurriculars over there. Due to the inclusivity and collaboration, I pretty much just realized that let me combine my passion for theater, drama, comedy, passion for Asian American representation, and make a play. The reason I mention all of this is because the process of writing this actual play took course over the past 4 years. It simply started off as an idea my first year, and then I took this class called Composing and Performing the One-Person Play, which allowed me to use my ideas and create something tangible. From that class onwards, every single day, whenever I had an idea or a joke or a plot line or a character, I would write it down in my notes. And over that summer, I went to a study abroad program sponsored by Yale in England to study playwriting and acting. Over there, I learned a lot about British theater, connected with playwrights, and continued to develop this play. After that summer, I had a final draft, and I decided to submit it to this program called the Yale Playwrights Festival, which basically selects a few works in progress to be paired up with mentors who are actual playwrights. I submitted my 90-page to 100-page draft that sophomore year, and I got rejected. It's fine though, because I kept on writing, I kept on taking playwriting classes, and eventually I resubmitted it to the Yale Playwrights Festival my junior year, and I was accepted, and I was able to continue to workshop the script. Alright, I get it, I'm talking all about this play, but I haven't even mentioned the title or what it's about. Well, this is leading to the producing aspect of it. The play ultimately culminated in this play that I called PANCASILA. It is a comedy drama with a large 10-person ensemble cast that focuses on the interconnectedness and intergenerational aspects of the Asian and Asian American experience. Although I was the executive producer on this project, ultimately this project could not have come to fruition without the amazing, diverse, and lovely people who made it into what it was. Now, in order to protect their privacy, even though their names are available online, I'm going to avoid talking about them directly or mentioning specific names, but you know who you are. Now I'm going to break the fourth wall and read a synopsis of the play, which was heavily created by the director of this project. Thank you so much. The play primarily focuses on the experiences of Jacob, an aspiring young actor, Camille, an international student from South Asia, and Christian, a young wannabe detective hoping to live up to his parents' hopes for him. It also looks at Jacob's relationship with his more traditional immigrant parents, Harold and Daisy, as well as Christian's growing relationship with his new partner in anti-crime, Brian. A comedy drama, this play frequently features moments of slapstick, physical comedy, and comedic wordplay, whilst also providing an honest and moving look at what it means to navigate questions of identity, heritage, and aspiration in our current cultural landscape. Yeah, there's no way I would be able to write that down myself, so thank you so much. In this play, I really wanted to focus on how my identities affected the American theater tradition, as well as how the diversity of stories and characters and breaking and reversing stereotypes addresses the complexity of the Asian American experience. I was also curious how comedy and drama and a large cast can affect that, and I also wanted to explore themes of interconnectedness, intergenerational gaps, realism, romanticism. So in order to put up this project to life, I had to have weekly communication with my producers, my directors, as well as all the other people on the production team, such as the lighting designer, costume designer, set designer. We had to be in constant communication, and one of our first steps was the promotion and casting of this event. So we held an open casting for all Yale students, and we tried to get people from different backgrounds, as well as people who didn't even have that much experience in theater. We truly wanted the cast to be diverse, inclusive, and talented. Now, during this whole entire process, we held rehearsal pretty much almost every single day, and I would also meet up with the actors individually to gain feedback on the characters that they're playing, so that would help me revise and write and inform my current script. We would also implement other things such as the costume design and how it affects the themes of the play, as well as the sets and the lights and the sound cues. All of this eventually culminated in multiple performances, but because of COVID-19 restrictions, we couldn't have anybody except for Yale guests watch the show live, and besides that, it was simply live streamed. Oh, and throughout all of this, I still had to write a 15 to 20 page paper talking about my whole entire experience. So obviously this video is on the quicker end of things, and I really just wanted to mention and talk briefly about my experiences with this play. So if you want a more in-depth video that talks specifically about the process of writing, producing, acting, senior thesis projects, my experience at Yale and afterwards, please let me know, and thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one.